Guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay, guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Axios Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's jump into your spread. It's a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. Let's run through your cards. All right, your first set, you have the 8 of Wands clarified by dwarves and gnomes in reverse. All right. Second position, you have the 5 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Third position, you have the 7 of Wands, clarified by Oba. Top of the deck, you have the Tower, clarified by the 3 of Air, 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun, clarified by the Guardian Angel in the reverse. Sun clarified by Guardian Angel or Temperance in the reverse. All right, y'all, so let's get into this. The overall message that I have for you all, and it may not resonate with everybody, is something about an older male, all right, coming through the dwarves and gnomes in reverse. Okay, there's an older man in you guys' life. This could be your father. Hold on, give me a second. An older man you're dating, older uncle, mentor, somebody like that, okay? They have a health issue. We have Tower, Sun, Temperance, top and bottom of the deck. Someone is having a surgery. Someone's definitely having a surgery. Someone could be having open heart surgery, or they're having a surgery related to whatever ailment that they have, but it's related to their, them being older. Like, it's like, because something on their body's getting bad or something like that. Now, for some of you, this is intense. Like, this is an intense thing that this person is dealing with. So if your older person in your life has been in and out of the hospital a lot, this last surgery may be the last surgery, okay? Yeah, and that's just for some, and I checked to see, what was the outcome. For others of you, once this person gets out of surgery, it'll just be a long time healing. Either they're gonna need more time in physical therapy or more time for bed rest or something like that. But it is a 50-50 split that some won't make it out of this and some will just have a long time with their healing process, okay? Give me a second. Now, there's another thing here about like drugs or pharmaceuticals, okay? So, I don't know if this older man took something that actually messed with his heart. The one thing that came to my mind was Viagra, okay? Now, give me a second. There could be an older man, see here, and I say that because you also have the 5 of Cups with the Tower, all right? This could talk about a bad sexual experience or an orgasm that wasn't so great, or maybe someone can't reach orgasm. Whatever the case may be. And actually, I'm gonna open this up to the other thing that I was feeling with people who have not been touching you, like, oh, how come you and I haven't been having sex? So I'm gonna say it like this. Either you're dealing with an older man that needs Viagra now, and something happens with his heart because he's taking too much Viagra, or you could be a younger man, or you're dealing with a younger man that feels pressure to perform, and this person may have taken Viagra, Cialis, or whichever, something, or maybe something generic, and it could be messing with their heart, and they may end up in the hospital because of taking, like a male enhancement, y'all. So be careful. This is the other thing, like, especially if, let's say you are a guy and it's not that you have something physically or physiology, shit, y'all, I can't say it. You know what I'm trying to say. Something with physiology, right? Your physiology is off. It might not be off. That thing with orientation keeps coming up. Now, I know where you're coming from. There was this one point in time in my life where I wanted to like really go on some kind of like topping spree. All right. Like I just wanted to be a top for a minute. Okay. And now listen, I could top. All right. I can top a man. I can top a woman, but it's not my inclination. It's not the first thing I want to do. It's not what leads me or turns me on immediately. Right. So I needed some help. I needed help. And I had reached out to a neighbor, and I knew this neighbor just because of the way he was. I knew he would be able to hook me up with some stuff. So he did. He hooked me up with some stuff, and man, I was tearing him up. Jesus, yes. I was tearing him up so bad. One of them took me out to lunch and was literally trying to get me to be his boyfriend. And I'm like, I just couldn't tell him. I'm like, you and I are sisters in this gay ministry. Like, just as bad as you need the D, I need the D. So that wasn't something that I told him, but I ended up like ghosting that situation. But what I'm trying to say is that be careful with what you do with pressuring yourself to achieve, sexual performance, because you could actually hurt yourself. You could hurt your heart. You could end up having surgery. And I do see this in another way too. Not only in a sexual way, but there's a work performance that I'm seeing. So I don't know if someone's taking drugs or anything like that to enhance their productivity, but just be careful with the amount of a pharmaceutical you're taking, okay? Because it could really affect you. I would take it before, engaging, and it would make my heart race if the dude that I was dealing with was using poppers or whatever. It used to give me like the worst headache. My head would be like pounding, but I'll still be, pounding. Okay? But I had to stop. I was like, I gotta be me. I gotta be the real me. And the real me don't always want to be tearing these dudes down like this. I want to be torn down. So, yes, be honest with yourself so you don't negatively affect your health, okay? That's one thing. So give me a sec, y'all. Yeah, and then there's another thing that I'm feeling. There's some magic. It's always something magic, but that's not for everybody. Just through the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords, but we'll get into it. Let me start from the beginning, work my way through. I got some overall messages for you all. We'll get into this. So right here, you have the 8 of Wands with the dwarves and gnomes. 8 of Wands with dwarves and gnomes. There's something in your life that's about to change quickly. There's something about your life that's changing, and there's others in your lives that are in deep regret, okay? For some of you, it's your partners or people you broke up with. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It could have involved a divorce, especially with 3 of Swords, right? Or a breakup from a long-term relationship. Hold on. Breakups with family, okay? Breaking up with your own family members kind of thing. Where 5 of Cups, there is regret. Now, the problem is that these people are going to emotionally manipulate you with 5 of Cups. All right? These people are not, like I'm trying to tell you, there's nobody happy for you here with this new change in your life, at least with concerns of old relationships and your family members, okay? Here, especially here in your 3rd position, 7 of Wands, Obad, jealousy. This is fighting back the haters, right? 7 of Wands, this comes right after the 6 of Wands, right after victory, all right? Now you're defending yourself, constantly defending yourself. Why? Because of jealousy. Also, 7 of Wands could be negotiations, which I already said with 5 of Cups is mental manipulation. So it's negotiating getting back into your life or starting a new relationship. But the feelings behind that are jealousy. And what you need to know is that with 5 of Cups, oh bye, these people are still going to act on their jealousy because they feel desperate. Somebody feels desperate and they will act on their desperation. They will get back into your good graces and then make you pay for it. Okay? So give me a sec. Definitely. Hold on. Now, for some of you, not all, you're dealing with somebody who is like into some esoteric stuff with dwarves and gnomes and the 3 of Swords. And we got to just talk about that briefly because they will send entities All right. Here, and here. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords. Those are the only two cards in tarot that don't depict people. So they depict energies. All right. And somebody's trying to summon something or create a disaster. This person also could be trying to affect your health. They could try to affect your health. I mean, maybe this rebounds on whoever is doing this, but I'm not too sure. I'm just picking up that they want to affect your health, your finances, and for some, it's legal proceedings. So if you're going through a divorce and it's being drawn out too long, or you feel like it's tipping over into the wrong party's favor, someone could be trying to use magic in order to do that. You need to do what you have to do in order to make the situation right. I don't know, some of you may need to go see someone or get a reading or have something done, or I don't know, but I just feel like someone is going to, out of jealousy, missing something, feeling like somebody feels like they can't live without this thing. Okay. Now, I know some of you will be sad if you have lost your father or a grandfather. You know, for some, on a very benign, you know, not battling with anybody level, you're mad that you lost like a father figure or a father, grandfather. Okay. And my condolences to you. But see, this could be issues around that male figure dying. Okay, this could cause certain issues around that. Hold on. Five of Cups. Because, yeah, at least in your third position, you know, family could be fighting over that. But the other thing is really, really strong, though, is this regret. Okay, yeah, somebody feels like they've lost money. They've been separated from family. Okay, now I feel like this energy is someone else, but I also feel like it could be you. And the reason why it could turn out to be you is if you are missing someone too much, missing your ex-husband or ex-wife too much, missing family members who did you dirty too much and trying to be in their energy. Something tells me like things around money will be rectified, and those who may have done things to hide or steal money, they're going to have to like own up to it, right? And when they own up to it, they still want to be like, but hey, give some sort of excuse or a reason as to why they did what they did to try to make nice. These people are not nice. The fact that they even did it in the first place tells you that they don't like you. With Three of Swords energy, Tower, these are fiends. These people carry a demonic energy. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, y'all not just dealing with a person, but there are spirit energies here through Eight of Wands, Three of Swords. Some of these people have attachments, okay? Some of these people have, these are like karmic attachments on them. You gotta be careful. Some of the things driving them are lower level entities. Definitely with Tower, Three of Swords, Eight of Wands, and that Dwarf in the reverse. So you do not be manipulated by them. They are driven by something else, and that something else is banking on you feeling nostalgic and having memories about whoever this is in your life. But their energy, their sadness will bring you down. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, y'all got to be careful about who y'all want to be reconciling with. You know, this person tried ignoring you, leaving you. They may have neglected you. And then when things all of a sudden go right in your life, here they want to come back and apologize. This could, I mean, literally could be anybody. It could be your family, lover, friend, but it's all about resources. When we got this Ten of Pentacles, Tower, it's because somebody is trying to feel emotionally or materially secure. You would invite them back in your life because you want to feel emotionally secure. But they want to get back in your life because they need to feel materially secure. Even the Dwarf in reverse talks about materialistic attitudes, right? The reason why somebody does something is because they have a negative materialistic kind of attitude. Oh, if you allow them back in, they'll embarrass you. There'll be some form of embarrassing situation that happens. Because Oba embarrassed herself when she was trying to get Shango back and she listened to Oshun. She mutilated herself. So this is almost like you doing something negative to yourself by trying to appease or please another person who never meant you any good. The more you guys try to hold on to something, the more you'll suffer. This also could be what's happening to someone else. Like they could be constantly chasing money or constantly looking for a new relationship to help them out or something like that, and they just suffer more and more and more. If you allow this person into your life, they will ruin your present situation and your future. Okay? They are blocking your present and ruining your future. See, because if you already have the money, they're gonna somehow make you lose it or do something stupid that for a future outcome. If you don't have the money yet and you've already seen this person's true character, but you keep them around, you're not even allowing your new future to come into fruition. Like, it can't, y'all, with the way these energies are, it can't even manifest. This is beyond, oh, because they're distracting you from doing your work. I told you, you got the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. There are like negative energies here that are either blocking it, or the divine isn't allowing a blessing to come through because of these little demons that this person carries, and they keep these things attached to you and in your space. Give me a second. Right now, this person could be drinking a lot. Okay. Like I told you, there is some sort of drug abuse here. If you're sad about losing family, don't go drinking or, doing some sort of heavy drug, or I don't know if you're partying a lot or something like that, but let that go. Or if somebody like left you or something like that, because 5 of Cups, you got the 3 of Cups. These 3 cups are down. These 2 are still standing. Sometimes that has to do with friendship things that went wrong. Someone left someone for a friend or something like that. Some weird stuff. You could be really down about that, and you could be drinking a lot or partying or doing a lot of drugs, and that's negatively affecting you. So stay away from alcohol if you feel like I'm still healing from, a betrayal from a friend or my family. Okay. Yeah. Stay away from drugs and alcohol if you're healing from that. All right. Or if it was some sort of embarrassing situation for you. Trust me, these people will get their karma. Some of them are already dealing with the karma. Y'all know it or don't know it, but it's happening. But do not chase anything that was running away from you. Anybody who was a runner, you do not be a chaser. Because you want to know, these people will desperately try to get back into your energy only to play games with you when they finally make it back. Do that hot, cold all over again. Like, literally, they can't keep up the apology. They can't keep up playing nice. So they will go back to doing the same thing. You'll get embarrassed again by these people. Y'all need to look forward to the future. Don't try to regain anything that was lost. And I'm feeling like lost relationships. Stop trying to like rehash it, talk about it, figure it out. You just got to let it go. Just got to let it go. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, these people will like beg you to be back in your life only to totally embarrass you or negatively affect your finances in such a way. Hold on. Yeah. That's it for that. For that 5 of Cups energy. It's really strong. Granted, I know that this person misses the comfort of someone's finances, or the fact that they lost it because they were trying to steal it and keep it from somebody, or whatever the case may be. But, or they did you dirty, your finances changed. Now they're like, oh shit, I made a mistake. I'm trying to run back and be with you. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Blah, 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 blah. Let them go. Let them go. Let them deal with the karma of their own life. I swear they will dismantle yours if you let them back in. Now, here in your 3rd position, your 7 of Wands, Oba, this is predominantly coming out of the 4th house for you all. So this is mostly your family. Some of you, it could be your mother. Others of you, it's your children. It could be your own children, or it could be your brothers and sisters you grew up with. Top of the deck is this a similar energy with 3rd house, siblings and relatives, okay? But it's also strongly from the 7th and 8th house. So this is partnerships and other people's money. Now, this could be partnerships that have the separation has already occurred, or a partnership where there will be a separation, all right? With the Tower, 3 of Swords, when you're looking at these kinds of energies, you're dealing with truth. A truth. Like, this is an insight that you can't act like you didn't see, right? This is a whole facade falling down, all right? These are hard separations, tough, painful words could have been said. You could have found out that this person was saying like very negative things, either to your face or behind your back. Yeah, even with the sun at the bottom, it shines a light on to the negative things that these people were saying or doing. Okay, hold on. So, and that's coming out of your 7th, 8th, and 3rd house. Now, the bottom of the deck, there's no particular house we want to pull this energy from, because I feel like this is very personal. Okay, with the sun and the guardian angel or temperance, there's an intensity to certain situations. A lot of this intensity is coming from outside parties. Like, guys, try not to lean into this energy. I know for some things it might not be easy to stay away, but for others, I mean, if with using your willpower, you can avoid conversations, arguments, or showing up to certain places. All this jealousy is chosen one energy here with the sun and this angel energy. So, remember who you are. It's easy, especially, I don't know why I want to talk about this drug stuff or substances. That like dampens down your vibrational energy. If you are going through a sort of tough time or feeling depressed, really try not to drink or blank out, smoke out, pill out, X out, Molly out, Xanax out. Try not to do that, because it's dulling your vibrancy down. All right? It's dulling someone's vibrancy, and you are meant to be vibrant, and you need to be more stable. This is why you need to be more stable. All right? So your planets that you have for this reading are the Sun and Mars. Okay? The houses that they're going through are the 3rd, Gemini, 4th, Cancer, 7th, Libra, 10th, Capricorn, 12th, Pisces, 11th, Aquarius. Okay? So this is about your own status. There's a lot of energy with Mars energy about status and ambition. So some of you all are gaining new jobs, or things you're working on are reaching new levels, okay? Very soon, either right now or very soon, feeling like the beginning or around March of next year, okay? Could be earlier, but whatever the case may be, I'm trying to tell you, if you resonate with this, there's a leveling up in status. The feeling of ambition, I believe, will be over a lot of people, though. See, you actually might be able to materialize this status, like make it a real concrete thing where others are looking to level up through you, all right, or through associations with you. 11th house energy. You have at least 1, 2, 3 like inner houses, and then 3 outer, right? So just be aware that, your siblings and relatives are going to be very, attracted or trying to get close to you about money and stuff like that. This could be now or later. Your family's very, very strong about that either. But see, the thing is, they didn't believe in you, y'all. Like, they really didn't. They didn't. Or they don't really like you. 3 of Swords energy, like they don't. They're like using the fact that we are relatives or blood related, that this should be going down. And I think when some of you like give them the boot, or like, leave me alone or whatever, some of them are going to try to retaliate against you, but they shouldn't. They definitely shouldn't. They'll only make their situation worse. See, that's the thing. It's not only about you needing to let go. It's that person who won't let go. Anybody who won't let go of you, they're going to make their life way worse than what it already is, or what it's going to be. Okay. So real strong with family and relatives and siblings, 3rd and 4th. 7th house. Okay, that is partnerships of all kinds. So with the 11th and 10th, this could be like, the groups you join, or the audiences that, participate with you, or whatever the case may be. Some of them may try to start a relationship or get closer to you. Use your discernment about that, about getting close to people, because it's for their comfort. Some people want to use you. Give me a second. I'm just looking at your overall messages. Yeah, that drug thing, I'll say this, like, and I may have said this earlier, but I just want to repeat it. If you are going up in status, or you feel like I'm taking a more leadership role on the job, or I'm responsible for more, and you have a dependency on a substance, just be careful. Either don't take it or moderate your use. I don't know what you guys are prescribed for or whatever, but that's here. That could cause some sort of like bad result or reaction, okay? That's that. Or maybe there's somebody in your life like that who abused drugs because of too much pressure, too much work pressure. All right, hold on. So yeah, try to make lists and set reminders for yourself if you feel scattered, but take it easy on drugs. Your family will be y'all families gonna be trying to be all up in y'all business. If you have a decent relationship with your family, okay, but if you don't, they're all up in your business. I don't want to, this is not to instill any fear. Like what's going to be real important for you stepping into this leadership role is discernment and responsibility. You all need certain connections to be talking, to be networking, to, especially for future things. Like some of the relationships you make now are going to affect future endeavors. But what was I going to say with that? You need discernment because you need to know whether or not somebody is good to work with or not. And I know you guys are going to see this, but just try not to wear rose-colored glasses. Try not to be so sympathetic. You guys, like, really, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, the pendulum's swinging any other way. And the good shoe is about to be on your foot. And for a lot of people, it's going to switch up. So you got to trust your discernment. This is an energy shift. I told you I'm picking up entity energies through the Three of Swords, Eight of Swords. These demons, I'll say here, let's go a little higher. The demons or the negative entities that operate or have benefited from everybody being asleep are looking for new places to govern. I mentioned this in yesterday's reading. I said, those dudes who are saying you should be submissive, I said that's coming from a religious place, right? And sometimes in certain groups in the occult, they call them egregores, right? These are thought forms that get created from the thoughts and interactions of groups of people, right? And then they govern over that group. This can happen on a mass scale and it can happen small. It can even happen between you and your partner. But I'm feeling that the vibrational change and the awakening of you, okay, with the sun and this angel here, you no longer operate under that egregore or that thought form spirit, right? Now that thing either wants you or doesn't like that you are waking up or waking others up. And like I said earlier, like the religious people or sects and all that kind of stuff, they're starting to die. That entity or thought form that was created by that large mass of people, when those people start to go away, it's no longer being fed. So energetically, it needs to find a new place. Okay, now if these dudes are talking about you too masculine and you need to be soft or da-da-da-da-da or going against the gaze, if some woman over here is talking about that and da-da-da-da, right? All in these new places where it wasn't like the church, you find it in the secular, that's because that thought form spirit is trying to create a new group or gathering to feed off of. If y'all ever seen the show, what is it called? American Gods. It's literally like that. Like if you see it in the first season, that the gods are trying to withhold their place to continue to get worship. They're going against the tech gods, right? Because they're saying tech is about to take over. They even showed you through how certain gods morph into different things, like how Ishtar is the goddess of fertility, but got wrapped up into the Easter bunny. So it's as if this thought form energy is, I'm literally trying to find somewhere to be worshipped or to be fed. So if you don't worship Ishtar no more, well, hey, you like Jesus and you like Easter, so here I am over here. I'll be that thing. I'll be whatever you want me to be. Just feed me, okay? So these energies that have been feeding off of people's beliefs are looking for new places and things like that. So this is what you got to be careful of, because no longer are these people benefiting from that being because there's not enough energy going to it. This is the same reason why there are friend groups breaking up and family relationships. That spirit no longer serves you. These people operate through egregores or through thought forms because they're not awakened and they're experiencing consciousness through the group. And you're experiencing your consciousness track through like soul, like through ascension. So y'all are on two different tracks. You actually will get out, where people who constantly have to evolve through the group, they're more than likely will be reincarnated over and over and over again, to out of a group and figuring out they live their life not from a personal level of their own walk with their spirit, with God. They're everything is with the group. They depend on the group. That's why they're so afraid. So if you're ever dealing with a man or a woman who speaks a lot of rhetoric, or they sound like a tape recording, or, really stuck and dogmatic with anything. I mean, anything. You guys will notice that some people will leave certain religions and then jump into another religion. And it's just like, it's because they're not ready to be on their own, right? They need something lording over them, telling them what to do. I need these rules to stick by. They're not ready. They're not ready, okay? They're not ready for the walk, the independent walk. So this is why some of this stuff is being dismantled, and why the rage, because it's not, like I'm coming back to it, it's not just them. It's these energies through 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords that work through these people. They're mad at you. They're mad at all of the ones, the waking gods, the true gods, okay? Mad at y'all for waking up. So be careful. And your family is extremely angry about that. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Yeah, so right now you're stepping into this leadership position because you are showing people the way, either from a spiritual standpoint or from a world materialistic standpoint of how to be independent, how to work through your emotions. Something you're doing, you're helping. So you are very ambitious at this time. The one thing you guys need to do is this is asking you to be flexible and adaptable. Like, before you start anything, pause and think it through. There's this thing about development that's really, really important, because certain things you do are going to change. All right, hold on. I made a note about that, but I can't find it. But yeah, there's this sort of practical, systematic way of going that allows you to change, right? When you start to see something not working and okay, let's move on to this thing, instead of like jumping, or head first into something, giving too much, like giving way too much energy into one direction or something like that. Okay, give me one sec. Yeah, right. Sun in the 11th house. You guys are freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from certain groups, but it's from these thought form spirits that you were raised under, or because I was dating this person, or because I was friends with all these people, y'all were underneath an agreement. There's an agreement, okay? Because that's the only way that spirit can exist. Okay, hold on. Don't be afraid about having time alone. That keeps coming up. Your dreams will be very insightful. You need to help people help themselves. Don't take people's problems on. That keeps coming up. So if you normally do that, if that's your way, you need to break that. You may have an instance that will show you stop doing that. That's where this embarrassing thing could come up, or a loss. It may not be a total loss, but it's going to get you hard enough for you to be like, okay, I'm done doing that. I'm seeing these people don't have my back. They're using me, or they embarrassed me in this kind of way. But I mean, don't take it bad. Just take it as like, yeah, stop fucking with them. Okay, hold on. And there could be, I don't know if I said this earlier, like someone older, for those of you who have like older magical mentors, if you don't, if they like you, or you don't want to take them on in a sexual way. Some of you guys could have met this person during the summer, but if you don't want to take them on in a relationship, they may try to retaliate against you too for not wanting to be with them. All right, I'm definitely seeing that with the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken. They feel rejected by you, like you don't want them. They may either try to affect you financially. So if it's not magical, this person either wants to affect you financially, or if they are someone who works in spiritual stuff, they may try to do some sort of dark magic against you. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Make sure I don't want to forget anything. Make yourself a priority. Take your time. When we get ambitious, the way I'm feeling the ambition here, whether it's through you or somebody else, you do need rest. You need breaks, because you're going to want to be go, go, go. And, your curiosity with this Mars energy could be very strong. You just have to schedule time to stop. Otherwise, you will get scattered. You will burn out. You know, you will jump into things that will try to like burn the midnight oil, and you might not want to do that so much. You need a system, you know, of keeping your energy building, and energy is constantly building, you know, in a certain kind of way, not being expended so fast. Don't let people take up your time and energy. But that's what I have for you. There are shocking things, hurtful things that may come out. All right. I just, you know, be prepared with this energies, some intense situations, very intense spiritual, family and relational, marriage wise. You know, don't be surprised that people may use, you know, underhanded ways to get at you or to slow something down. You know, you do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to handle your situations. But that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. So if the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see ya.